What's going on, everybody? I'm out here today at the Whitewater Center, and it's new boat day again. I am finally upgrading from the Nomad. I love my Nomad. It's a great boat.
Finally.
But hey, be nice.
I'm being nice.
I'm getting something more modern. A couple months ago I demoed an Exo Zion Creek in small, and since I lost a bunch of weight, it's time to get in a boat that fits. So I'm gonna let the owner, operator, Mr. River Rush Outfitters himself, Naaman, describe what this boat is. It's pretty. So here is this beauty. I paddled down Wilson in February, fell in love with it. It is just an absolute dream, and I'm gonna let Naaman describe all the specs on it.
Don't rely on me too much for like exact specs, but 77 gallons, 8.5 feet. It is a displacement hull in the front, which is really cool. It has a keel line, so it tracks super well in flat water, but also when you're driving off booths. If you get up high on edge, it screams over drops. But behind the hips, you have edges, so when you get stuck invariably in holes, you can get out of them, which is great. You have 6 different positions for your seat, super easy to adjust. And it comes with some really nice groovy hip pads and everything to give you a nice hug while you're going down the river. The cleats are a little bit beefier than the Jackson cleats. They are still a forward pull, but the nice thing is the cord size and the actual grab. I have never had one of these slip yet, so I love them. But yeah, that's the boat. She's pretty. I like this pink.
One thing I forgot about this boat is how easy it is to carry. Rests beautifully on the shoulder. Inside there is a handle that is phenomenal. So, bonus.
Whitewater Center is a great place to test out a boat. You got the upper pond here where you can do some flat water paddling, and then all sorts of different rapids to get a feel for the boat. First thing I noticed that this boat is narrow. It's going to take some getting used to, and not much primary stability, but the secondary stability is rock solid. Starting out doing a couple ferries here above entrance exam. There's only 3 pumps running right now, and the comp channel's closed off, so it's not as pushy as usual, but it's still a good way to get a feel for the boat. I immediately remember that this boat likes to be have you leaning forward at all times. If you lean back at all, the edges catch on it, and a little bobble there, but time to get used to it. First lap, I'm gonna skip surfing on the surf wave here and just continue down the channel. I'm interested to see how this boat handles going through confluence here. The water here is pretty swirly, and with the keel, I wanted to see how well it'll track. Halfway through my first lap, I'm already starting to get a pretty good feel for how to engage these edges when I'm catching eddies. It's not as snappy as my half slice cutting into eddies, but it's a lot better than my Nomad was. Coming up here to sunset. Wow, rocker is a thing. Now the pusher part of the wilderness channel running through M-Wave here. Coming up on the booth next to Jack's Wave. Did not get the edge that well, so Eddie could catch a little sloppy. Punches right through shutdown, no problem. Bow stays dry.
Lap 1 is done. Really liking the boat. I need to add a few more hip shins, tighten myself up a little bit more, but so far, just how I remember it.
Of course, I forgot to turn my camera on for the start of the second lap, but got down here at Snake Lips just past sunset. Decided to try to surf this boat a little bit. Definitely surfs a lot better than my Nomad. Still going to take a little bit of getting used to, and at this point, not super tightly outfitted in it. Went the left side M wave this time, and hopefully going to catch this boof a little better, but I did not. Got kind of washed out on the eddy line. Add a little more foam, see how this goes, get back out here, start doing some more laps. So far, loving it. Added a few more hip shims, and now I feel a lot tighter in the boat, a little more responsive on the hips. Still need to fine tune a little bit more of the outfitting. It's not exactly how I like it, but it's getting there. Got out here on freestyle wave, was able to surf for a couple of seconds there. Hopefully be able to improve on that in the future. Coming up to sunset here, wanted to try boofing the seam. It boofs like a dream. Decided that time to test the rocker here, and right through the middle of M wave, not an issue at all. In my Nomad, that was always some work. I was really starting to dial in some of the edges on this boat and get a feel for how it likes to catch eddies and do a bunch of other stuff. Really enjoying boofing this over seams. All that newfangled bow rocker makes it easy. Back through M wave again, catching the eddy river right. I stuck around in this eddy because my friends decided to boof off the white doors that create M wave. It was a move I haven't seen anybody do yet, and it looked like a lot of fun. Decided to try my hand at surfing Jack's Wave. This is one of my favorite surfs at the entire Whitewater Center. It loves big boats. As we were paddling, a cold front was starting to come in, and the clouds were getting darker, and the temperature was dropping pretty fast. When we got on the water, it was around 80 degrees, and at this point it was about 60, and storms were approaching. You might notice that things are a little bigger now. It's big water. They diverted all the water down a single channel, and they had 5 pumps running for wilderness. So it makes everything a little pushier, a little bigger, a little more fun. Catching the eddy here next to Bread and Butter. Watch Charles wave wheeling his way down. This is my first chance to get this boat on some actual pushy water. I have only paddled it at Wilson at a pretty low flow, and then the couple laps you've already seen at the Whitewater Center. Goes right through well hole, no problem. Coming up to Sunset here, it's a lot bigger. Still just skips right over the top. Dropping into M-Wave. Now, due to that cold front, unfortunately, we only got one big water lap in before the lightning detector Thor sounded off and they shut down the channel for a little bit. I was cold and I was going out on Chattooga Section 4 the next day, so I ended up heading home a little early, but look at that boat fly.
Where can they find you, Naaman?
Online. riverrushoutfitters.net, not .com, because I'm not cool like that. But I'm in Kernersville, and that's just my general, like, home location, but I'm all over the state. Tennessee, you want something, meet me on the river.
Sounds good. Thanks, bro.
Huge thanks to Naaman for bringing this boat out, let me demo it before, and I love it. Thanks, bro.
All right, so that was the first day in the Exo Zion Creek Small. I really like this boat. Looking forward to getting it out on a river, hopefully tomorrow. So thanks for coming out. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.